Hi everybody, today we're going to figure out how to solve the equation for an exponential through 2 points when your asymptote is at y equals 0. Write an equation for the exponential function with the horizontal axis at y equals 0 and passing through the points 299 and 8019. To start this problem, we need to recognize that an exponential equation is written in the form y equals a times b to the x power. Now we're making the assumption here that y is equal to 0, but if this wasn't equal to 0, I would add something on to the end. We call this parameter k. This is what moves the graph up and down. And so say, for example, that this value was 10, we would need to put a 10 here, but that's not what we're working on today. All right, so here is my favorite way to solve this problem. The first thing that we need to recognize is that this is an x value and this is a y value, and same here. This is an x value and this is a y value. I like to set up a system of equations to solve this. I've just color-coded some things to make things easy for us. This is x in the green and this is y in the red. So I'm going to replace x in this equation with 6, and I'm going to replace y in this equation with 8019. Now I'm going to replace x and y in this equation again and place it right below, noticing that I'm choosing the smaller x value. I'll explain why in just a moment. All right, I've created a system of equations by replacing the x and y values. Now what I need to do is I need to figure out what the parameters a and b are. In order to do that, I am going to divide these things. And the reason I'm going to divide is because everything in this scenario is multiplied. When I divide, I take 8019 divided by 99, and that's 81. A divided by a is 1, and that's really where the magic happens here. And b to the 6th divided by b squared is b to the 4th. And that's because b times b times b times b times b times b divided by b times b makes 2 1s, and that subtraction is happening. The reason I put the 6 on top and not the 2 is because if this were flip-flopped, b over b, then I have like this 1 on top, so 1 over b to the 4th, or if I'm using the subtraction rule, 6 minus 2, if I did 2 minus 6, I get b to the negative 4th, and negative exponents are kind of hard to work with. That's why I always choose the x value that's higher. So let's get rid of all this stuff real quick and get on solving this problem. So to solve for b here, I'm one step away. To undo the 4th in the exponent, I'm going to take the 4th root. So the 4th root undoes the 4, so b is equal to 3. Now I just need to solve for one more parameter. That parameter is a. I can choose to use this equation right here or this equation. I like to use this equation because the numbers are smaller and I can normally do everything with smaller numbers in my head versus grabbing out a calculator. So I'm going to rewrite this, 99 equals, now my a value is still unknown, and my b value, I just solved for it, it's 3. Now I need to solve for the a value. So I'm going to simplify. I have 99 equals a times 3 squared is 9. And to get a all by itself, I need to undo this multiplication with division. So I'm dividing both sides by 9. This makes a 1. 99 divided by 9 is 11. And now I have everything I need to write the equation in exponential form. I always have an x and a y because those are variables in an equation. My a value was solved to be 11. My b value was solved to be 3. And I leave my other variable x in here. So this is the exponential equation that passes through these 2 points.